Beauty and the Beast. Once upon a time, there was a rich merchant who had 3 daughters.
Uno, due, tre.
The girls were just as clever as they were Bella, and none more so than the youngest, whose name is Beauty. Her 2 sisters were jealous of her. They swanned about going to parties and pageants, and jeered at Beauty because she liked to stay at home with her books. Many suitors came to court the 3 young girls. The 2 eldest trilled that they were considered betrothal to nothing below account. So there.
So there.
Aww.
Beauty, in her turn, gently thanked the eligible young men, but chose to remain in her father's house for a while yet. One dark day, the merchant lost all his fortune.
Oh no, I've lost all my fortune. We must all move at once to the country and work for our living.
This was a dreadful shock to the girls, who never lifted a dainty finger in their lives.
Beauty got up at first light to cook, clean, make amends, tidy, scour, and scrub.
But she made sure she read her books too.
And in less than a couple of months, she was fitter and bonnier than ever. Her 2 sisters, however, did nothing but whinge and whine.
What about fine folks and fancy friends, and look at her? How nice she used to be happy with such an awful life.
But Beauty's father was proud of his hard-working and modest daughter.
A grim year passed, then, one morning,
A merchant received news of the safe arrival of one of his ships that had been thought lost.
Bring us a wardrobe of expensive dresses.
Watch us shimmy back to society in high style.
Father's money could hardly stretch to 1 gown each. Father, bring me a rose.
The merchant set off to reclaim his cargo.
But there were debts to be paid, and legal matters to settle.
So he hacked for home, just as penniless as before.
as he returned from the great forest,
A blinding snowstorm, like a frenzy, had torn up paper money rage, and he lost his way.
It is foolhardy to struggle on, but if I stay put, I freeze to death. Already the wolves have sniffed me out.
exhausted and on the lip of despair, he saw
Thank God!
a light in the distance,
And ran for his life.
until he reached a magnificent castle.
The doors were open. Hello! 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 I hope the master here or his servants forgive such an intrusion.
He ate with gusto, and after a glass of vino or 4,
Uno, due, tre, quattro. He plucked up the courage to explore the castle, and he came to a room with the softest, plumpest of beds in it. This is not plump or soft.
He lay down
Tired to his
and
bones,
fell fast asleep. Late next morning, he was awakened by a rich scent.
hot chocolate and sweet biscotti. This castle must belong to a kind spirit who has taken pity on me. Gratia, dear good spirit.
Outside, instead of snow,
Was the most beautiful rose garden anyone with eyes under his eyebrows had ever seen, recalling Beauty's request
he stepped outside.
to pick her a rose.
the sweet, heady perfume of an opening red rose drew him towards it.
Ah! Ungrateful man! I have saved your life by letting you into my castle. And to thank me, you steal one of my roses, which I prize over everything. You have 1/4 of an hour before you meet death.
My lords, I beg you to pardon me. Believe me, I did not know I would offend you by picking a rose for my youngest daughter.
My name is not my lord. Don't flatter me. My name is Beast. You say you have daughters. I will spare your life on one condition. That one of them comes here of her own free will and suffers for your sake. Swear that if none of your daughters offers to die in your place, you will return here within 3 months.
The merchant had no intention of sacrificing one of his daughters, but he thought that by agreeing to the bargain, he could at least say a proper goodbye to them.
Made an oath to return.
And then he left the castle, with as much despair as he entered with relief. By the time the moon was up, the good man was home.
Take it, Beauty, but you cannot imagine the price I must pay for it. He told them his terrible tale.
So much for a prize.
What about our pretty dresses?
Oh no.
Miss Goody Two-Shoes had to distinguish her stuck-up sainty self, and now she's going to be the death of our poor father.
And look at her, completely dry-eyed.
How callous! How heartless!
Why should I, Juniper? If the monster should take any one of us, then I should fall to quench his fury. Giving my father's life shall prove my love to him.
Don't even think of it. I am old. My life is nearly done. I cannot accept such a precious gift.
but he had to agree.
Her two sisters were well pleased. Beauty's goodness drove them insane. They were glad to be shot of her.
And when the day came for Beauty to leave, they had to scrub each other's eyes with an onion.
The merchant and his youngest daughter journeyed to the castle.
And discovered, in the great hall, a table, plentiful for two. The beast wants to fatten me before he devours me. I came of my free will.
You are good, and I appreciate this honest man. Get on your way now and take this chest of gold to buy costly silks for your other daughters. Don't ever think of returning here.
Oh, Beauty, I'm scared half out of my wits for you. Let me be one to stay.
No, father, let me be the one to stay.
Now the poor girl was all alone for her last few hours.
She wandered through the fine castle, noticing every charming thing.
Before long, she came to a door above which was written her own name.
Inside was a wonderful collection of books which made her gasp with pleasure. Welcome, Beauty. Have no fear.
Then she noticed the mirror, and was amazed to see within it her father, arriving home, safe but almost broken with grief. Her two sisters were pretending to share his sorrow.
A moment later, the image faded and was gone,
She drifted out into the garden.
to luxuriate in the perfumes of her favourite flowers.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Beauty could not remember how she got to her bedchamber that night. When she awoke the next morning, she thought the whole frightful incident had been a terrible nightmare.
There was a note.
From now on you shall walk in the gardens undisturbed.
The next night at supper,
Beast was there, dressed in his best kappa.
Forgive me, Beauty. If my presence distresses you, I shall leave at once. Do I revolt you?
I cannot lie. You do. But I can tell you are very good-natured.
Yes, even so. I am a monster.
There are plenty more who deserve the name more than you do. I prefer you to someone who conceals a twisted heart and an upright form.
I am grateful to you. Beauty, will you consent to be my wife?
No, Beast.
Ah!
time passed. Compassion grew like a rose, and the weed of revulsion withered.
Each evening, Beast came to her, and they were good companions.
She'd grown used to his grotesque features. Only one thing troubled her.
Every night, the monster asked if she would be his wife.
One evening she said to him,
Beast, your question makes me anxious. I wish I could agree to marry you, but I can't. I shall always be fond of you as a friend. Please try to be happy with that.
I ought to be happy as we are, because I know how badly I'm afflicted. I value friendship too, but Beauty, I love you. Promise me this. You will never leave me.
I promise. But if I never see my father again, I shall never be happy.
I would rather die than make you unhappy.
I swear to you, I will return in 1 week.
Then you shall be there in the morning, when you want to be. Lay this ring on the table before you fall asleep. Arrivederci, Beauty.
when she awoke the next morning,
She was in her father's house.
Ah, he thought he would die of shock and happiness when he saw his treasured beauty. He summoned her two sisters, who had moved to town with their new husbands.
The eldest had married a gorgeous gentleman, but he fancied himself so much he never looked at her. The second, however, the man, famed for his wit, but he only used it now to torment and torture his wife.
Beauty's sisters nearly fell down with envy when they saw her glowing like a princess.
Sister, I have an idea. Why don't we try and keep Miss Perfect here for over a week? And who knows, maybe the stupid monster will be so angry that she broke her promise. He'll eat her.
Excellent. We must show as much kindness as we can.
And when the week was over, she was easily won over by their tears and entreaties, and so the family enjoyed more precious days together.
But as each one passed, Beauty felt more and more anxious about deserting Beast. It wasn't just she'd broken her promise, but she remembered his kind heart and the look on his face when he turned down the offer of marriage. It's not his fault he's so hideous, and I know I'd be much happier with him than my sisters are with their husbands.
When she awoke the next day,
She felt true joy being back in the Beast Castle. She counted the hours and minutes to leave it.
But there was no beast.
Beast! Beast, where are you, Beast?
She lit a torch and ran into the garden.
Beast! Beast, where are you, Beast?
At last she found him under a rosebush.
Motionless, cold, sodden.
Oh, I thought I had lost you.
No, Beast, dear Beast, please don't die. I cannot live without you. Now I know I love you. To voglio bene. Where is Beast?
You're looking at it. I was cursed by a powerful spell to take the form of a beast, because I was too proud and arrogant to properly rule my kingdom. The spell could only be broken if an honest and true woman would willingly agree to marry me. There was only you, in this whole wide world, generous enough to see my repentant heart and be won by it. With this, I offer you my hand, and with it my crown.
Surprised and delighted, she gave her hand to the charming prince, and together they returned to the castle.
There she greeted her father.
But when she turned to her sisters,
They turned statues.
Paralysed by jealousy and condemned to stand before their sister's castle gates, watching and watching her happiness.